Hello, good morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Live Every Day. It is Tuesday. Can you believe it? The Tuesday after Christmas. It is December 28th. We're still in December. I kind of feel bad for this part of December. You know what I mean? It kind of gets lost. Everybody just kind of we're like, oh, Christmas has happened and New Year's is happening. What is the deal with the in between? You know what I mean? Like there's these days in between that I feel like nobody loves and they just need a hug. So I'm hugging you Tuesday, December 28th. Good morning. And Nathan is here. He says, good morning, beautiful. Thank you, Nathan. You're so kind. I've got on new earrings today, everybody. Here in the state of Texas, there is a really famous like jewelry maker. Is that what do I say? Jeweler? Sure. Anyway, her name is what is her name? Kendra Scott. I almost said Kate Spade. I almost said Kate Spade because I also got some Kate Spade earrings in. Uh, Kendra Scott, who actually went to my high school. We did not know each other. I don't even know if we were there at the same time, but I'm older than her. And she's having a big sale right now. What I really love about Kendra Scott and her stuff is it's like high end. It's like high end. I know it is a magical high school. Do you know who Kendra Scott is, Anna? It's high-end, costume jewelry is really what it is, but they have a great return policy, and they have a great birthday club. Like, on your birthday, you get, like or the whole month, you get, like, half 50% off or something like that, but she's also a huge philanthropist. So, it was super popular when I was on the road. Yeah, so Kendra went to my high school. So, we don't even ask at this point. But, she does a lot of philanthropy. So, anyway, I am not one who has, like, bought Kendra before. I've been gifted Kendra Scott many times, and when my kids were in different clubs or whatever, they would do fundraisers with Kendra Scott, but this is the first time oh, that's cute. Anna says that there's a necklace made after her name. This is the first time I've actually ever purchased Kendra on my own. So, Kendra Scott, everybody. That's what we're doing. All right. So today, welcome to the show. You guys, if you are listening, you are on Backchannel. If you are listening on a Palexa device, T-Rexa device, the app, the Echo Dot, then I'm going to need you to go to backchannel.tv and you can talk to me there. We can chat live with each other. Here's what's crazy. I keep finding out about people who are listening and watching the show, and I don't know that you're here. So I would love to know that you're here. So tell me hello. And maybe you don't want me to say anything. So that's fine. You could put like we have like a secret word or like a secret I don't I don't know. Put the ampersand sign in front of it. Michael, good morning. Hi, Michael. Where in Wisconsin are you from? I got to tell you something, Michael. For my mother-in-law, I actually got her a the best foods of Wisconsin 12 days of Christmas. Have you heard of this, Michael? And you get 12 days of Christmas because the 12 days of Christmas starts on Christmas Day. I don't know if many people know that. And it's the 12 days after that. Okay. And so every single day she gets like a goodie that's famous in Wisconsin. Her family's from Wisconsin, my mother-in-law. So anyway, I don't know where you are at, but I have to say I'm a fan of your state. I didn't think I would be, and then I went during October and it was breathtaking. So anyway, nice to see you. Anna says I can pull up the backchannel.tv screen to show where to leave a review button is. Oh, that's good. Yeah, when we get a little bit more people on, a little bit more people. That's not words. That sounds great. Peter is here. Play it on a scale from 1 to T-Rex, by the way. My nieces and nephews loved it. Oh, e yay! Peter, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Look at that. You took my breath away. That is great news. Okay, so Peter is one of Anna's dearest friends, and when I was in Ohio, everyone was so kind to me and let me come hang out with them. And they have a big they do a Friendsgiving and they do a Friendsmas, like they do Christmas Friends. And they do a white elephant gift, which we're gonna have to rename that thing, okay? Because they don't actually white elephant anything. They just all give each other presents and they're adorable. And one of the presents I gave was on a scale from 1 to T-Rex, which I really want to see Chris Lincoln play that game. Hmm. That's what I really want in life, everybody. Okay, so Here's the thing. I'm going to start I know today is Hot Take Tuesday. I like Hot Take Tuesday. Let me tell you why. We get to talk about everything that is happening that is trendy, and it's okay to talk about it like it's our job to talk about it. This is all Peter lives for. Peter is so into hot trends. He's not at all involved in hot trends. But I do want to show y'all something really cool for this morning, and I want to hear what you're drinking. I think Michael left. Peter, Nathan, I have, and Peter's gonna love this. Well, I don't know. Peter, are you a coffee drinker? I don't really know. But this is a company called Zelly Beans. Z-E, how do I spell Zelly? Zelie. Zelly Beans. Okay. So it's a company here in Houston. Families helping families through specialty coffee. They're very into supporting families that grow coffee, that roast coffee, that do all these things. They're like, they just do incredible things. Joseph is amazing. This is a single serving bag of coffee. Okay, look at this, like a tea bag, like a tea bag. So Nathan got my cup, the Anna cup, live every day, and look at my coffee tea bag situation. Oh, it's spinning. It's like a pinata. Okay. Whoop. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, Zella Beans coffee. Peter prefers tea. That's fine. Nathan's having a Red Bull. That's all Nathan drinks. And look, I've got my hot kettle. I'm gonna make it really hot. I'm gonna heat that baby up a little bit more. And then we're gonna see how this works. We're gonna see if this works. What do we think? Do we think this is going to work? This coffee tea bag situation? Is it going to taste like coffee? I don't know. We're going to find out. So, Hot Take Tuesday. We are rushing into the new year. Again, I feel bad for these first little days. That's not what it is. These last little days of December. I feel bad for them. If it's your birthday, I'm like, oh, what is worse? Is it worse to have your birthday before Christmas or after? I would say after. I feel like that's oh, Nathan says to let it steep for a while. April in Connecticut. Oh, friend, good morning. I want to know what you're eating. I want to know what you're drinking. I am making, look at this, April, coffee that's in a bag. I'm going to steep it like tea. We're going to see how this works. Okay, this is boily. Look at my beautiful kettle. Like a real studio in here, everybody. Whoa! And then Nathan says to let it steep for a little bit. Zelly Beans coffee. Okay. I'm gonna just do that. April, good morning. Sorry about that, friend. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these are instant. Yes. You were like a little cat. I just started this. Oh, Anna's saying that her son has a birthday right before Christmas and she's not too thrilled, but I feel like this week, Anna, would be much worse to have a birthday than before Christmas. Um, Peter says, my present from my wife this year was to make Mike's extra hot honey. Had it in my green tea yesterday. It was amazing. Wait, Mike's extra hot honey. Oh, is that like spicy honey? I'm not a spicy honey gal. I don't. Yeah, April, I want to know how you're doing, friend. How long am I supposed to let this? Also, my water is super boily. Okay, dunk the bag for 15 seconds. Oh, 15 seconds, Nathan. Holy smokes. Wait, everybody. Okay, that was way longer than that. Now I've got coffee everywhere. That's okay. I have Lysol wipes. This was not brought to us by Lysol. Okay, so here's the deal. We are rushing into January. It's happening. Nobody's really thinking about December anymore. Everyone's kind of over it. Chili infused honey. Holy smokes, Peter. Think about wake you up in the morning. Um, do you eat honey when vegan? Yeah, because I'm not a vegan for animals. You know what I mean? Vegans who are really based on animal rights, yes, they are against honey from bees. I was vegan for health. So it's a whole different ballgame. And being vegan is not healthy. You don't have to be healthy whenever you're vegan. Fritos are vegan, Oreos are vegan. Remember I said that and Chris gasped. Um, I was plant-based whole foods. So that's a whole different ballgame. But yeah, I don't mind honey. Anyway, so you guys, as we go into January, there's a lot of stuff that comes up that you kind of forget about. I don't know if you guys did this last year, but I remember at the end of last year, oh, April had oatmeal and coffee. You're already done. That's incredible. Because you're so good at that. You're so good at like starting off your day really healthy and making it a priority. I really admire that. Way to go. You inspire me. So, at the end of the year, especially last year, it was pretty crazy to look back at the year and remember that happened. That happened because so much crazy happened. Now, I know 2021 was not 2020. I know that. But let's be honest, I think all of us were a little shocked at how 2021 ended up. So we thought it'd be a little interesting and fun to look back on the year and kind of see maybe some stuff that we don't remember. So, Anna has a great article. It's Google Trends, you guys. Okay. What were people searching in 2021? Do you even remember the beginning of this year? Like, do you remember all the things that were happening? You know what I mean? Uh, let's see. Mm, Year search in 2021. Oh, all right. Here are the things. Here's what was trending in 2021. Let's see if any of this sounds familiar. NBA. Well, we all know what the NBA is. DMX. Why? Oh, these are searches. Gabby Petito, Kyle Rittenhouse, Brian Laundrie. Oh, that was such a terrible story. In the news, Mega Millions, AMC stock, stimulus check, Georgia Senate race, GME. I don't know what that is. Um, People, Kyle Rittenhouse, Tiger Woods, Alec Baldwin, Travis Scott, Simone Biles. So here's what's crazy. Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh, it keeps going. Oh, yeah, tons of categories directly from Google. Actors, Alec Baldwin, Pete Davidson, Shailene Woodley, Gina Carano, Army Hammer. Oh, Army Hammer. Aesthetics, indie, dark academia, Cotton Core, Y2K, Sage Green, athletes, Tiger Woods, Simone Biles, Henry Ruggs III, Odell Beckham Jr., Aaron Rodgers. Some of this makes sense. Celebrity search together. Oh, GameStop. Oh, Jimmy, thank you. Good morning, Kobe. Hi. Kim and Kanye, Bill and Melinda Gates, Kim Kardashian, and Pete Davidson. Kanye and Jeffree Star. Oh, yeah. Taylor Swift and Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm kind of surprised. Number one is Kim and Kanye. I would have thought, interesting. Games Among Us, Battlefield 2042, Resident Evil Village, Valheim, Forza Horizon 5. Peter should be reading these. How to be eligible for stimulus check. How to be more attractive. I probably searched that. How to be happy alone. How to be a baddie. How to be a good boyfriend. Good. We need more men to be good boyfriends. How to pronounce Dogecoin. How to pronounce Michael Jackson. How to pronounce quinoa. How to pronounce Kamala. How to pronounce Elon Musk's son's name. Nobody knows how to say that. I'm kind of surprised Lilybet isn't in there. How to help others. How to help Afghan refugees. Oh, that's nice. How to help Texas. Thank you. How to help India COVID. That's also sweet. How to help toddler or something. I don't know what it says at the bottom. How to style straight leg jeans, how to style a wolf haircut, how to style a corset, how to style rings, how to style a sweater vest. I don't think those words go together. How to help a toddler with a cough, how to help foster kids. Oh, I like that. That section's super rad. I like that a lot. Um, wow. Jeez. Okay. Oh, he doesn't even know how to pronounce his own kid's name. That's true. Memes. Bernie Sanders mittens. There's my point. That's a great point. Anybody remember the whole Bernie Sanders mittens thing when we had the inauguration? You guys, it hasn't even been a year since the inauguration. What? Hasn't even been a year since people stormed the Capitol. What? Like that hasn't even happened. We haven't even had the vaccine for a year. What? Like this is crazy. You forget all this stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, you know that like Squid Game is out. What's big now. But and like the Astroworld thing happened, Travis Scott, that's a tragedy. But that just happened. You know what I mean? Like those things you remember. But like the Bernie Sanders thing, nobody remembers him with the mittens. And you're like, oh yeah, that was 12 years ago. No, it wasn't. It was even a year ago. That's what's so trippy about the end of the year. And you go back and you forget whatever. Kobe, thank you so much. So I'm having coffee with all of you. These are the trends, you guys. Musicians, obviously Travis Scott, Morgan Wallen. I don't even know who that is. Adele, The Weeknd, Dr. Dre. Oh, movies. Black Widow. Really? That's number one? Eternals, Halloween Kills, Mortal Kombat, and Dune. Dune was a big deal. Black Widow was a big deal, but like I feel like that's so weird. Oh, effect or affect. I feel like I'm going to be Googling that for the rest of my life. Barbie, Bratz, or Fairy, something. Allergies or COVID. What else, Anna? Oh, people who have passed. Yeah, and like that Brian Laundrie story, that was horrific. Oh, Norm Macdonald, Prince Philip. Like, do you remember that these people have passed this year? And then what people are doing, what's near me? Bowling near me, movies near me, bars near me, COVID near me. Oh, recipes, TikTok pasta. Everybody lost their mind. Now, is that still the feta pasta that everybody was into? Bacon jam, crock pot chicken. The songs of the year. Does everybody remember Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo? Huh? That was a big deal. All Too Well by Taylor Swift. Good for You by Olivia Rodrigo. By the way, 2021 was Olivia Rodrigo's year. That girl crushed it. Wants and Needs by Drake. Easy on Me by Adele. Ooh, WAP. Huh. Cardi B. Of course. Megan Thee Stallion. Poker Face. Lady Gaga. Poker Face? Fancy like Walker Hayes. Montero, Call Me by Your Name, Lil Nas. Deja Vu, Olivia Rodrigo. 3. Nathan, yesterday, the director of Dallas Buyers Club and Big Little Lies passed away. I saw that and he was in his 50s. Do we know why he passed away? He was in his 50s and that was like crazy. Nathan says, hot take is last night we had 543 positive cases of the virus. You guys, we're over 500,000 cases of the virus. Nathan, is that the highest we've ever had in a day of cases? Omicron's like Delta hold my beer, but praise God, it's not as bad as Delta. That's the best thing I can say. Peter says, the only reason I know any of these things in the list is because of Anna. You have a good producer. I do have a good producer. She is phenom, and I'm a big fan. Update, stimulus update, DMX update. What's the DMX thing? I don't know what that is. Brian Laundrie update, Gabby Petito update, Hurricane Ida update. Sustainable products, hand soap, leather jacket, denim, sandals, and I can't read the next thing. Cleaning products. Oh, KS Bitcoin, KS. Okay. Memes, good morning. Hello. DMX died. Oh, DMX. I'm sitting over here thinking of like biking BMX. Okay, you guys, I haven't had any coffee. Hold on. So we're now at cases almost double the most we've ever had in one day ever in the pandemic. Is that true, Nathan? And then it goes into Spanish. Oh, good morning, Mindy. Good morning, friends. So since we kind of have a little gang here, I would love to ask a favor of everybody. I really, really need this. Anna's going to flip up a screen because she's just that great. Mindy, good morning. I'm so glad you're here. Mindy's going to flip up a screen. Volley, the company that owns Backchannel, which is who hired us, they are trying to, get the word out, you guys. This is such a new technology. This is such a new, exciting venture. And we have some really big plans for this thing. So if you go to backchannel.tv, do you see the screen? Those of you that are watching, you go to backchannel.tv and it says, enter the chat, leave a review. If you could click on leave a review. Now, if you want to enter the chat and talk to me right now, that would be fantastic. But if you could leave a review, you guys, that'd be really awesome. And if you want to mention my name and it says positive things, then yes. If you don't want to say positive things, you don't know my name. Okay. Kobe, I'm so glad you're here, friend. April, you got jalapeno mac and cheese for Christmas. What does that mean? Peter will be all over that. Oh my gosh, he really likes spicy things. Nathan says, yes, not to get political, but a major issue. Okay, I'm not going to read this. That's my husband. I don't have to read his texts or his chats. Okay, so you guys, today is Hot Take Tuesday. I'm so glad you're here. We are Roll Tide. That's right. I was waiting for it, Kobe. I was waiting for you to say Roll Tide. There's our Alabama fan. Is your game still happening Friday? That's all I want to know. I know Nathan was about to say all this political stuff. We're not reading that on the air. Mindy's like, I think Mindy comes here to watch our marriage, and then she sends us a bill. Okay, so here's the thing, everybody. We're deep into December. By that, I mean, it's almost over. So we kind of went over the Google trends. We're kind of remembering some of the stuff. The beginning of the year was long ago. Like we can't even remember all the things that happened in January. So let's not even go there right now. Maybe we'll do that towards the end of the week. And I know we need to work on, and I know maybe on Thursday we need to really work on a cool New Year's Eve like show. Should I pop a balloon? I kind of want to do the crackers again. I kind of loved that. That was super fun. I know. Peter goes, every time someone starts with not to get political, things are about to get messy. Nathan is always political and messy. Stephen, good morning. Hello. So great that you're here. Okay, so Anna says, we started watching the new season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and they reviewed 2021, and turns out everything was their fault. Missing votes. Oh, yeah, the missing votes. January 6th. Oh, yeah. A lot happened this year, you guys, because Black Widow took forever to come out. Oh, that's why. And you know why else people were trending with Black Widow is because Scarlett Johansson was suing Disney. Who sues Disney? That's big. Okay. Cause of death of the director has not been said yet. 3 more bowl games have been canceled. Kobe, your game is still on. Kobe says his game is still on. Anna, what 3 games have been canceled? You guys, what's happening to college football? Nathan says, that he has grown to add the caveat, Peter, not to get political, even though he's just reading. Okay. So today is where we celebrate all the things, right? You can come here and celebrate life and celebrate just being alive. And it's just fantastic. But we don't believe in toxic positivity either. Like, I don't want you just to like bounce around and say things are sunshine and roses, like, because that's not true. However, today is National Card Day. I don't even know what that means. So National Card Playing Day. I know that Peter and his friends are super big gamers, video gamers, board gamers. Are you into playing cards? Peter, Anna, Mindy, Nathan, Stacy, April, Kobe, memes. You guys, I want to know, do you play cards? You know, like actual cards. If you do, even if you don't, I want to know your favorite card game. So tell me if you're card game people. I've got a friend here in Texas. She lives in San Antonio, and her family is crazy about card games. Stacy, good morning. I'm so glad you're here. They play them all the time, but we're not into it. Like, I mean, I can play poker. I can play blackjack. I grew up playing Uno. What else do I know? Oh, I used to love BS. Anybody remember that game? Oh, I love that game. But, you know, hello, Kobe. I want to know if you play games, if you play card games. Stacy is not a card gamer. Okay, let me see. All right. Peter says, wait, Peter, this year was the hardest year of your life, but you've never grown more. 2021? More than 2020? Really? Is this? I would love to know that, actually. I mean, I know we're doing the card thing, but also, guys, how was this year for you on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest year of your life, 1 being best year ever, you were born. That was easy. Nobody remembers it. What was this year for you? Okay. Nathan says, hot take, Encanto is a great family movie. I know they watched the movie last night. I didn't get to finish. Peter loves cards. Monthly guys poker night. Yeah, I mean, I count poker, but I'm talking about like people who get into card games, y'all. They are like into games. You know what I mean? Like they play games with each other, like not just poker. Mindy says, "Yes, my husband and I have been playing the same card game for 25 years. Like it's the same game that's going on. What is the name of that game?" He's winning. That's cute. Nathan says, "I love cards, but never think to actually do it." Oh, do it. Yes, spades. Spades, Texas Hold'em. Um, Mindy says we play rummy, house rules. I don't even know what that means. Peter, rummy 500, rummy 5,000. For sure, for sure. This is your hardest year. Peter, I want to talk about that. I want to know why. Mindy says, Mindy says this year was really hard. Families are very messy. Wow. Interesting. Stacy has a game that I can't read called 35 something play cards. I've never heard of that, Stacy. You blow my mind, Stacy. I love that you can say things like frosted flakes and then you are like, you know. Oh, Nathan says this was not the hardest year. No, this was not our hardest year. Last year was our hardest year we've ever had as a married couple, as in every possible way. Last year, and I mean this, I still don't know if I'm going to survive last year. I mean that. Nathan said this year is more annoying than hard. Oh, Stacy plays Texas Hold'em. Peter, do people play Texas Hold'em that don't live in Texas? Okay, here are the things that have been canceled, everybody. Oh no. Let's see. Da, da, da. The games that have been canceled. Nathan is going to lose it if the Rose Bowl is canceled, says Anna, but I don't think it is yet. Sun Bowl, Arizona Bowl have been combined. It will be the Sun Bowl in El Paso. Remember those poor kids are in El Paso waiting to play a game? That's the worst. I can't think of anything worse right now. I don't know what that word is, Anna. Huge deal in Midwest Ohio. I don't know what that word is. Is that a bowl game? EU Euchre? Euchre? Is that a card game? No. Euchre is a card game in Midwest Ohio. I have no idea how to read that. That's hilarious. Okay, so I want to know, do people play Texas Hold'em if you don't live in Texas? That's what I want to know. Everybody answer me. I need to know this answer. I didn't know how badly I need to know that. April plays poker. Listen, I like poker, but I feel like people who are really into games, like card games, they have a stack of stuff that they play, and it's not poker, and it's not blackjack. I don't know. Okay. Oh, so that's what Anna wrote on here. Are there any other regional games? Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. Is Texas Hold'em a regional game? Is that only something that we in Texas play? Kobe says no. Stacy says no. Peter says yes. Wait, I forgot what my question was. Okay, people do play Texas Hold'em. Okay. Oh, Mindy says so many friends are in New Orleans waiting on that Baylor game. We don't watch football, but we feel sad for them if it's canceled. Is that why all my friends are in New Orleans right now? That makes so much sense. Oh, Mindy, you just solved a mystery for me. I was like, why is the whole flipping world in New Orleans right now? That's hilarious. Well, not hilarious, but sorry, everybody. Hopefully the Baylor game stays. So anyway, this is what's happening today. It's National Card Game. So Mindy and her husband are going to be playing their game, which I think is adorable. Like, here's my question. Do you have the cards on the same table that you've had for 25 years, Mindy? I mean, like, do you move them? I don't understand how this works. 25 years? I mean, in the divorce, who would get them? Just kidding. Peter had baby number 2, lost job, lost insurance, wife got sick, been in trying years as a husband and father. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Yes. I hear you, Peter. Yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot. Same scorebook. Oh, same scorebook. That helps me. Okay, Stacy says you have to be able to play different cards based on a person's ability to see. You know, Stacy, they have those really big cards, you know. There won't be a divorce happening. I know there won't be, Mindy. I was just being funny if you did and you're like, these are my cards. It was a horrible joke, actually. That's a horrible joke. Okay. Anna says euchre, which is in the Midwest, Ohio. There's got to be a reason that hasn't caught on to the rest of the nation. Is a 4-player game. Chris had never played it before and was convinced it was fake. It is fake. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of silly traditions. And yes, we play Texas Hold'em. And we say card games we're saying with a normal deck or special decks like Uno. Oh, okay. I guess I'm not a card person. Also, this is tripping me out. I keep thinking this is tea. I mean, it tastes coffee-ish. I probably should have steeped it a little bit longer, but I got a little nervous. I guess I could put it back in there. Oh, no, it's sitting on Lysol. Anyway, all right, you guys. So here's the thing. The Christmas season isn't over for a lot of people. For my family and for the religion that I follow, Christmas just got started, okay? And I want to say that I think Hallmark is the only other place on the planet that believes that concept. Almost everybody else I know is starting to take down their decorations. They're starting to move on from Christmas. If you're Catholic, this party just started. Like, we basically go till Mardi Gras with Christmas. I'm not kidding. It goes till February. It's pretty hardcore. So Nathan said, I told you to steep it longer. I know, you were right. Euchre is great. That's so funny. I wonder if I should put in another packet. You know what? By George, I am. Nate, I wish you could come in here. If you do, I would love for you to turn down the air in here. I'm hot because I'm wearing a sweater and now I'm adding coffee. So Hallmark celebrates Christmas all year. Let's be honest. They found something that works for them and they're like, we're making this work. Anna is going to pull up the top holiday films for Hallmark. I want to know if anybody watched any of these. This has got to be the year that I watched the absolute least Hallmark. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just wasn't really into them. Oh, okay. I'll go back to that, Anna. We'll go back to the map in just a second. Sorry. But I want to know. Oh, thank you. Nathan, the production assistant came in. You can turn on the fan a little bit higher and make it cooler. I want to know, what are the the Hallmark holiday films ranked? This is for 2021. I feel like I need to catch up on my holiday movies. It's over there on the white table. Is this going from number 1? Let me see. Is this the top one? Christmas CEO. Not Hallmark making a successful woman give up her professional dreams out of nowhere because her childhood bestie negged her about selling out. We really thought we'd left that trope behind by now. Why isn't the issue ever? I'm sorry, Anna. My little tag is in the way. That the man has to become too complacent. Someone help us get down from the soapbox. Okay, I'm not going to read all these because these are just people being funny. All right, so Christmas CEO. No, I have not seen it. I have no idea if it's good. What is this one? Nantucket Noel. Never even. Oh my gosh. Never even heard of that one. Okay. Never been in Nantucket. Oh, now look. Hallmark's trying to, Christmas in harmony. Hallmark is trying to get diverse. It's been very white, let's be honest. But you know what's a little frustrating to me? Like, Making Spirits Bright. Okay, haven't seen that one. Guys, have y'all seen any of these? I have seen none of these Christmas movies. Anyone at all? I feel like I missed out. Stacy is having Fruity Pebbles for breakfast. I just feel like I've missed out. All right, is that it? Is that all it is? Is this it? This is the list? I feel like we didn't miss that much. Now, I did see Jordan Sparks was on my television the other day. Yeah, Mindy said she hasn't seen any of these. A Christmas Treasure? Usually I feel like we hear about one or two. Kobe's having oatmeal. Breakfast with Hallmark, everybody. Jennifer in Ohio. Hi. Coyote Creek Christmas. Never heard of it. You guys, to be fair, no Hallmark Channel. Oh, well, Mindy doesn't even have Hallmark Channel. Yeah, but I feel like we still hear about this stuff. Am I wrong? Yeah, I don't know what these are. Now, she's in every single film they have. Whoever that actress is, she's a bajillionaire. Gingerbread Miracle. Never heard of it. Man, I'm behind. I'm not going to watch any of these. Who are we kidding? I'm not going to do that. Oh, Lacey Chabert. There we go. We're getting to the big guns, the big guns. Christmas at Castle Heart. Stacy says, I've not seen any of these Christmas movies. All the number one Christmas movies I've seen is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I haven't watched that one this year. Interesting. Stuart Townsend is in it. In the Lacey Chabert. Good old Lacey. Christmas in Tahoe. Now that seems like one I would watch. I love Lake Tahoe. Haven't heard of it. This is crazy to me. I got to be honest. Because okay. Corbin Bleu and Monique Coleman back together in a Christmas movie made me so happy. What film is that? That's hilarious. Corbin Bleu. He needs a new agent. All right. This is interesting. Ooh. A Holiday in Harlem. Look at them getting all urban. Oh, Hallmark. That's funny. Angela's Christmas on Netflix is great. Great. I think it's 2 years old. Not Hallmark. Watching it now. I've never heard of Angela's Christmas. A Royal Queen's Christmas. I did just watch the Brooke Shields one on Netflix. And by watch, I mean, I didn't completely watch it. It was something like a castle for Christmas. And the guy, Carrie Ills, what's his name? You know, As You Wish from Princess Bride. He's in it. I love that Peter's watching a movie right now. April saw Home Alone, A Very Merry Bridesmaid. And that's Emily Osment. Again, does everybody know that's Haley Joel Osment's sister? Castle for Christmas. Did you watch that, Mindy? He was such a jerk. I actually kind of had a hard time watching it. So they say A Very Merry Christmas is not one to watch. Oh, I see. They kind of tell you at the end of each one. Sugar Plum Twist. I saw that was on, but I don't know. Yeah, he was a jerk. He was a big jerk. Like, I don't feel like Brooke made the right decision in the end of that film. I really don't. You know what I mean? Like, that was, I got to be honest, it was a little triggering for me. Watching Liz Christmas, it'll be good for your heart. Have y'all watched Encanto? 9 Kittens for Christmas? That turns me off right away when they have something like 9 Kittens for Christmas. What's the Polish press, Kobe? What's that? Anyway, okay. So there you go, everybody. Those are your Hallmark films that, I don't know. I didn't even tell y'all if they said they were good or not good. I was more shocked that I hadn't heard of any of them, but I hadn't heard of any of them. You know, with that, Anna says that she actually has a map, back to the card game thing, and then we'll play a real game of the regional games that are played in the nation that are card games. That's crazy to me. It never occurred to me that we would have regional card games that other people don't play in the nation. Isn't that strange? So, you know, Mindy said she watched Encanto twice. I need to watch it. So what does that look like for everybody? What are your regional games? Anna, do you have the map? Here we go. I love these maps. I flipping love these maps. All right. Obviously in Texas, you've got poker, Texas Hold'em. That's the big one. Louisiana, you're playing bridge. Anna, can you make it yes. Ooh. Okay. All right. Where's Ohio? Wait, I'm going to find Ohio and impress everybody. There it is. How do I say that again? Yep, I found it. I'm pointing to it, but you can't tell. Euchre. Oh, look, it's all over. Even in Illinois. Oh, yeah. A lot of people play hearts is interesting. Bridge is big. Spades, rummy, canasta, cribbage. So those are your main ones. You got euchre, which I've never heard of. Hearts, which I haven't heard of that either, but that's bingo. That's really funny. Yeah, look at that. Oh, okay. Oh, and is that like in sections? Regional favorites. So euchre is in that blue section. Yep. Midwest is euchre. Southwest is rummy. I mean, Southeast is rummy. Southwest is bridge. And the West is bridge. I have no idea how to play bridge. Euchre's huge. Look at that. Wow. Okay, euchre dominates the Midwest, but was hardly mentioned anywhere outside this region except euchre lovers out in Idaho. Bridge took the crown in the South, though Spades was a close second, and is a favorite out west. Southeasterners claim to prefer rummy as their regional favorite. I literally have played none of those. Canasta does sound like an old grandma game. It does. I feel like you need to be in a home and making a craft whilst eating, like gelatin, and then you can play canasta. Stacy says, I play Texas Hold'em with my Uncle Richard and can beat him hands down. That is awesome. Good for you. All right. So Nathan says hearts is like spades. Okay. Euchre is wild because even in Ohio, people say the rules differently because of accents. That big of accents in Ohio? This is fascinating. A deck of 52 cards is very versatile. You're not wrong, Peter. That's a very good point. That's very deep and profound, Peter. That's true. So you guys, let's play a game together. Let's play a game. We're all together. Let's play 1-star reviews. We were kind of looking at movies, Hallmark movies. None of us have heard any of them. They're the Christmas movies of this year that no one watched. People have some hot takes on Amazon. People get very brave on Amazon. Now, here's what's interesting. These are 1-star reviews. I'm asking you guys to go to backchannel.tv and leave a review of the show, of the channel. Please make it not 1 star. Please make it all the stars. You can mention my name if you don't mind, but it would be fantastic if you guys did that. So on Amazon, people get pretty brave. They're behind a keyboard and they can say whatever they want to say about whatever they want to say. So let's look at some 1-star reviews. Okay, these are holiday movies. We're going to guess what movie they're reviewing based on the 1-star review. Bank of movies will be provided. How funny is this? So here's what's really funny. I think it gets really fun when people have such strong opinions about films and you're like, I kind of liked it. Like, I don't know why you're getting so rude about it. 1-star movie reviews, holiday edition. I'm going to write down my the bank because I can't remember. All right, we're ready. This is going to be incredible. And then everybody's going to go leave a 12-star review. Oh, Peter says, fun fact, every time you shuffle a deck of cards, it's almost impossible that it's ever been in that same order ever since the beginning of time or ever will again. Peter, you're just like mic dropping all over the place. Holy smokes. Home Alone, A Christmas Story. I'm writing these down. Okay, and then everybody's going to go leave an incredible review. Backchannel.tv. Leave a review. Elf. Santa Claus. Santa. Is that the Tim Allen one? I'm assuming. And the Grinch. All right, Anna. I want to talk about how I don't like Home Alone. Is that bad? There's like a little mosquito. Every hacked. How do you say that? Hackneyed? Every hackneyed Christmas cliche you can imagine all in one irritating movie. It isn't funny or a hit or cool. It's just annoying. Anna says these are all hilarious and ridiculous. So they're not super obvious. They're just hilarious. People are so mad. Am I saying that word correctly? Every hackneyed Christmas cliche you can imagine all in one irritating movie. It isn't funny or a hit or cool. It's just annoying. Is that Home Alone, A Christmas Story, Elf, Santa Claus, or The Grinch? I'm going to say Elf. I'm going to say Elf because I feel like there were a lot of Christmas cliches in that film, which was the point. You know what I mean? Like that was kind of the whole point. Nathan says Elf. Peter says Elf. Mindy says A Christmas Story. You know what I mean? I could see it. I don't want it to be Elf. Okay, Anna. It is. I knew it. Oh my gosh. All right, people out there. Do you like Elf or do you not like Elf? I would love to know. I love Elf. I really do. I love the movie Elf. I do. I don't know. Stacy said Home Alone. This is the beginning of 5. Thank you. Mindy still loves Elf. This is the beginning of 5 trash movies. I've seen landfill better than this trash. Peter says Elf is great. All right. What has multiple movies with it? Home Alone does. Santa Claus does. Christmas Story is a channel changer. Thank you, Mindy. Thank you. Peter says Home Alone. I'm going to guess Home Alone. This is the beginning of 5 trash movies because they kept making Home Alone movies, right? Like the second one went to the theaters. I don't know if the third one went to the theaters. I've seen a landfill better than this trash. That's funny. Nathan loves Elf. Yeah, 5 trash movies. Mindy says Santa Claus. I'm between those two. Stacy says Grinch. Nathan says Santa Claus. Peter and I. Okay, take a wild guess. Oh, and Anna says when Grinch is listed, it's the live action Grinch, and yes, Santa Claus, the Tim Allen series. All right, so let's see where we're at. Hold on. We've got Santa Claus from Mindy and Nathan. Peter is saying Home Alone. I'm saying Home Alone, and Stacy says Grinch. All right, we're ready. We're ready. Kobe, I don't know where you are, friend. Jennifer, Memes, talk to me. How are y'all doing? Memes, I'll be back up your way soon. Dun, dun, dun. Home Alone. Wait, what did I say? Yes. I forgot what I said. It's gotta be. Yes. Do you see the picture right there of Macaulay Culkin? And people lost their minds. They were like, he's a savant. He's the greatest actor ever. This child belongs on Broadway. Give him all the money. And I was like, he's awful. I think he's an awful actor. And when he did I thought that was the worst. And everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. I hated it. I have big feelings. Anna. Okay, she's like, please move on. No, please move me on. Move me on, Anna. Awful discretion of a classic. Unnecessary and charmless. Remake of a classic. Shrieking, overwrought performances. Murky cinematography. Just awful in every way. Oh, this has got to be the Grinch. Awful discretion of a classic. Because we've got A Christmas Story and Santa Claus and the Grinch left. Remake of a classic. Shrieking, overwrought performances. He does shriek a lot. Murky cinematography. That might be my favorite. I'm going to write that down. Murky cinematography. Murky cinematography. Man, listen, they were serious. They were like, I'm going to be so serious about what I'm saying, and I'm going to prove what I'm saying. This person was like legit. And they're like, this wasn't Brokeback Mountain, the cinematography. Just awful. It's got to be Grinch. We're all voting Grinch. Everybody's voting Grinch. Yep. Grinch. He does shriek a lot. But, listen, Jim Carrey loves himself. He's like the original Kanye, but we're not mad at him. All right, we got 2 left. A Christmas Story and Santa Claus. Not for everyone. If you grew up in the Midwest in the 50s, this movie is perfect for you. For everybody else, it's less than perfect. And for some of us, it's an unfathomable how this thing is considered a classic by some. Couldn't finish it. Looking at the fireplace was a better option. That's funny. Not for everyone. If you grew up in the Midwest in the 50s, this movie is perfect for you. For everybody else, it's less than perfect. And for some of us, it's unfathomable how this thing is considered a classic by some. Couldn't finish it. Looking at the fireplace was a better option. Unfathomable. Mindy likes that. Everybody's guessing A Christmas Story. I gotta go with you. It's gotta be. And I'm a little upset, Ohioans. Nobody took me to the Christmas Story house when I was in Ohio. Who knows when I'm going to be back? We all know I'm going to be back. Mindy says cringeworthy. I'm with you. And he drives me nuts. Peter says he hated the movie. Then he became a father. Now I love it. Now I judge you, Peter. I feel like it was when I became like a grown-up. I was like, this is the worst. That's funny that it was the opposite for you. But I choose you anyway with my coffee that I steeped. Stacy, you're right. Stacy got it. Christmas Story. Everybody got it. Mindy, I love that we are like so the same. When we have to go to an old folks home, can you and I be roommates? Like, I feel like we would do great together. You could push me to get tapioca. We could play bingo. We like all the same stuff. All right, we're ready for the last one, even though we know the answer, but I want to read what people say. Mindy said yes. Nathan loves A Christmas Story. I can't even read this. Dumb movie, period. I hate Christmas, period. It reminds me of like when people used to send the dun 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 dun. What is that called? What is it called? When people couldn't mail things and they had to do dee 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 dee. Anna, what was that called? And they would like read it out loud. I know you're gonna have the answer, Anna. Telegram. And she says her uncle's obsessed with The Christmas Story. Yes, a telegram. But remember when they would be like, dumb movie, stop. I hate Christmas, stop. That's how I want to read that. Peter says, I think I beat Nathan this time, the Santa Claus. Peter wins. Morse code. Yeah, Stacy. Yeah, but you're exactly right. Mindy says we'll get our nails done and hold our floofy dogs. I can't wait to be old with you, Mindy. It's going to be so fun. My dog is so bougie right now. Yes, so that's how I want to read that. This is going to be Santa Claus. Dumb movie. I hate Christmas. I got to be honest. I couldn't finish it. I could not finish. Tim Allen is a hit or miss for me. How do I explain how I feel about Tim Allen? Not that anybody cares. But he is. He's a hit or miss for me. He really, really is. I don't know. Anyway. All right, there you go. 1-star reviews on famous Christmas movies: Home Alone, Christmas Story, Elf, Santa Claus with Tim Allen, and Grinch, the live action with Jim Carrey. Now, what we're not going to do is go leave a 1-star review at backchannel.tv. We're all going to go put 58 stars. Santa Claus's background noise for wrapping presents. Mindy says, I can be honest and say, I would say all these films, I wouldn't mind if they were on for background noise. I can do that. I do that with Hallmark a lot. I really do. I put that on just so I'm not alone, because I'm alone a lot, especially since I'm quarantining right now because I'm sick. So being sick, I am in my room alone all the time. I missed everybody. Nathan says he lost for sure, Peter. You win. What do you win? You get to go leave a review. Okay, I'm going to stop pushing that. I'm getting annoying at this point. I'm annoyed. All right, you guys. So because it's Hot Take Tuesday, we want to talk about a few more things as we go into the second hour. Now, remember, today, usually we have Kate and Will, not the British Royals. We have the Backchannel Royals, Kate and Will, but they are not on today. It's me for another hour. So this Tuesday, you get me for a second hour. So I just want to say hi to Jennifer, Nathan, Kobe, Stacy, Mindy, Peter, Anna. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad you're here with me for another hour. We have more stuff we want to talk about and some stuff I'm going to share that I got in my stocking for Christmas this year. I actually have a pile. Nathan is my production assistant, literally, and he brought everything in today. And so we have that. I was going to share a little bit of that. Mindy, were you here? Were you here yesterday when I talked about the dream board? Were you here, friend? I can't remember if you were, and that's not personal. It's because I have COVID. I have COVID, and I'm sweating like a farm animal this morning. So I apologize to everybody if I seem glistening. Yeah, my stocking. You know what? Mindy says she's so jealous that my stocking gets filled. Here's the thing. I think it's because for years I did Nathan's stocking, and I think he just felt so bad and so guilty. So now he does my stocking. Oh, well, Mindy, since you're here, on Mondays, I'm going to start in January. I did a vision board, everybody. I wanted to bring this up again, although I think everybody was here yesterday. Kobe, Stacy, you guys were here. Mindy, Peter. I did a vision board in 2021 for the first time in my entire life. And almost all of it came true by the end of January, which really scared the crud out of me. I got to be honest. It was almost like, do we believe in this? Like, it's just magazines glued on a piece of paper. But yeah, I got a late night show, like all sorts of stuff happened on this board. So on Mondays, I want to really inquire. That's gorgeous. You're so sweet. I drew a lot of it. Not this way, this way. I can't tell on camera what to do. But so on Mondays, I want everybody to bring their goals and their dreams. And I want us to really focus this January on really positivity and 2022. And what is it that we're working for? What is it that we want? And what is it that we're dreaming about? And put it in front of us so we can actually see it. Like, look, I got Hawaii on there, New York. I went to New York how many times? A billion. I mean, like, getting out because I was still super quarantined. I hadn't gone anywhere, hadn't gotten my vaccine. I was in a really dark place. So this is just really crazy how so much of this, having a show in New York, like all this stuff just started happening, which was nuts. So we're going to start doing that on Mondays, just a little segment where we can, hi, Kyle, good morning. Focus on what we're doing for the year. I'm very pro New Year's resolutions, everybody. I've done, oh, good. Mindy has thoughts. You need to write me. I don't know why we don't talk every day. I'm very pro New Year's resolutions. They don't bother me, but also I'm not someone who just goal sets once a year. I am Catholic and we do a thing called Lent. Maybe some of you have heard, where you give up something for 40 days. I carry that on into different parts of my life all the time. Like I'll give up something for 40 days constantly and not because it's Lent. And so I think it's a really good practice to have goal setting and to have like also when you deny yourself stuff. I think that that's a really good, like a really good practice, like human practice. You know what I mean? Not a religious thing. I'm not talking religious. Ooh, sorry. I'm talking about just overall, just good for yourself. And so that's why New Year's resolutions don't bother me because I'm not just like anchored to this has to happen in January, or I can't do this. I like the whole concept. I think everybody's coming with me. Finally, everybody's going to be making resolutions and goals and dreams and taking out bad things in their lives and putting in good things. Like I like the whole energy and the concept of it all. So I really want to focus on that in January, at least on Mondays, take a segment where we just kind of dig into it a little bit, get a little, come on, live every day, make it work Monday. So that's something that we'll be doing on the show. And I want everybody to get all excited about it. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to do my stocking stuffer stuff. What do you think about that? I want to show this gift that I got for my kids in their stocking stuffer. Y'all, I think this is so rad. And I have no idea if it works. None. Nathan says all those things that I just said are good for the mind, body, and soul. Exactly. And it helps you live every day. That's what we want to do here. You guys, this is a Bluetooth beanie hat. Look at that. Is that even coming in clear? I think this is so rad. It's a beanie hat. So my son lives in Pittsburgh. Ooh, I'm going to open it. They don't care. He lives in Pittsburgh. Okay. Ooh, it's like an unboxing. I'm an influencer. Not really. I'm so sad you left the soap things here. Oh, I know. Okay. Try it out. Okay. Let's play. So, ooh. Oh, it has a charging cable. I don't even know what all this is. Okay. It has volume up and down, turn on and off, accept and decline calling on your hat. On your hat. Wow. This is interesting. There's an FCC warning on the back. Something about interference. And wow. Important notes. The two speakers are adjustable and removable. Please adjust them as per your head size. The beanie is washable. Please pull out the module and speakers before washing. The hole inside the beanie is designed to pull out the module and speakers for washing. It's not a broken hole. It's good to know. Please charge it via USB cable for 2.5 hours first before using it. You could play music and you could decline and accept calling. This is so freaking cool. Okay, look, it's got a sticker and it says right ear. Okay. And here's the little here. Can you see? Oh, I wish I had a production assistant but that's the, I don't know if you guys can see this. This is the whatever. That's a minus sign. That's a play sign. That's a plus sign. So this is how you lower the volume. This is how you play music or accept a phone call. And this is how you like make it louder. Why can't I do this? Okay. Anna. So now we need to charge it and try it out tomorrow. Okay. Will you call me tomorrow? You can feel the 2 speakers. Oh, there's another sticker. The hole to pull out speakers and module for washing. Oh, there's the hole right there. Oh, they just really want you to know we didn't make a crappy product, everybody. All right, let me see. What's up? Oh, it's my girl. What's up, girl? Kobe, I think you need this because you said that, like travel. I'm going to charge. Look, it comes with a USB. You should work for QVC, Nathan said. It comes with a QVC. See, look at that. You messed me up. Comes with a USB cord. You guys, this is so flipping rad. Have you seen anything this cool in your lives? Come on. Nathan says, you're the only person who could alpha disclosure. I don't know what that means. You mean I got excited about the disclosure? I also look kind of cute in this hat. I'm kind of rocking this. I'm like, what's up? I'm picking up my kid from like carpool. I couldn't think of it. This is so cool. I can't get over how cool I am. Getting my cool mom card back because I lost it because I bought a really bad shirt for my kid and he said it was awful. Nobody else is excited about this. All right, I'm taking it off. I think I look really cute in that. This is so fun. Oh my gosh, I don't even look at like anything else that I bought. Okay, so full light tech, Bluetooth beanie hat. That is so stinking rad. Huh. Wait. What? Transmission distance, 36 feet. I don't know what that means. Charging time 2 to 2.5 hours. Standby time 2,000 hours. Oh, working time 19 to 23 hours. That's pretty cool, you guys. Okay. Mindy says it's adorable. I think it's amazing. Nathan says yes. Congratulations. Greatest beanie ever. All right. Nobody cares. Kobe, I think you need one to listen to music in your game. All right. So that was that. Everyone's like, please move on. Like, this is ridiculous. We need a 20-hour vlog of you wearing this. I would be so excited. That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. Okay. I wanted to share what I got from my mother-in-law. Here's my mints. I was looking for these. Oh, I didn't know where they went. I said to Nathan, I go, listen, here's the one thing I want in my stocking. I know, right? Is this what you need? Anna, are you talking about my mints? Yes. Have you never had these? You've never had these? What? Oh, Anna, they're truffles. They're truffles, you guys. Oh, Anna, you need them right now? Yes. I'll send them to you. Oh my God. What? How have you not had these? They also have peppermint ones. Have you had the peppermint ones that have the little pieces of peppermint inside? Those are not my favorite. These are my favorite. It's not that nice. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, good morning. Kobe, what's not that nice? Watch what I'm going to do with this. These are my favorites. I told Nathan, we were at the Hershey store in New York City. You can get these anywhere. Have you had the dark chocolate mint dove pieces? Have I? Anna, you're adorable. Of course I have. Mint chocolate's a great. I was just being funny. Actually, I don't know if I have. I want to be Meryl Streep in the Devil Wears Prada, but I'm not. No, I don't know. I'm sure I have. What Dove product have I not? Do I look like I haven't had a Dove product? Okay. Say the product. What is it? Oh, what is this? I'm sorry. Hershey Kisses Mint Truffle. Have you guys really never had this? Hershey Kisses Mint Truffle, everybody. Now, here's where it's really going to blow your mind. People use these to make those Hershey cookies that you put the kisses up. Go this way. Yes, go this way. Where they put the kisses, on top of the cookie, bloop. This is what they do with these. Andrew, good morning. All right. So when you make those chocolate, like a blossom, They make chocolate blossoms and put these in the middle. So again, these are Hershey Kisses mint truffle, but I'm going to get the other kind too. I didn't know you guys didn't know what these were. This is not even what I was going to show y'all. But there's another mint Hershey Kisses mint. Maybe Anna can find the picture, and it's like white chocolate with peppermint pieces inside. I need that recipe right now. You would eat all of them. This is so funny. Yeah, chocolate truffle kiss cookies. I'll make them on the show. Can't be hard. It shouldn't be hard. I can make them. Okay, so I'm going to bite the inside or whatever. Layla, good morning. Can y'all see? Can you see the inside or no? Yes or no? That is all mint in there. That is a mint situation. You know what these are like? They're like Andes mints. It's like Andes. Andes is the greatest candy in the world. All right. Well, I didn't know everybody was going to get excited about that. Hershey's mint truffle. All right, everybody. Oh, now I was going to share this with everybody. These are those hot cocoa bombs. Have you guys seen these? These are hot cocoa bombs. It's a big trend. A girlfriend of mine makes these. So inside of this, can you see it? You can see the marshmallows on the back. Okay. It's filled with hot cocoa powder. So what you do is you have hot milk in a mug and you stick this in it and it explodes. And all the hot cocoa mix, the marshmallows, all the things come out and you stir it, and I'm getting sprinkles everywhere. And it's lovely. I got all these different flavors for my family this year. Some look like Baby Yoda. She's a really big Star Wars fan. And what is this one? Oh, this one's really cute. This is the frozen one. Oh, I see. She says put the hot cocoa bomb in the mug and pour hot milk over it and watch the magic. Have any of you had a hot cocoa bomb? This one is white chocolate. Look at that. White chocolate cocoa. And you can see the marshmallows again on the back to see all the texture and stuff. Isn't that cool? So yeah, my girlfriend makes these. But she does all sorts of flavors. There's adult kind. I was going to show you guys that. Also, something I got and I'm sure everybody has these, but I haven't had these in a long time, actually. These are those tech gloves. Do any of you have these high-tech gloves where, you can use your phone and it's cold outside? You've never had a cocoa bomb? I think you'd love it, Mindy. I think you'd love it. Look at this, you guys. These are the gloves that everybody needs that lives in the north. And see, it's got the tech pieces right here, so you can use your phone or your computer, and it still lets you. These little two things right there. Do you guys have these? All my friends that live in the north? Oh, okay. Anna says yes, it makes more sense. Put the bomb first and then pour the milk. Now we know. Yeah. Do you guys have these? Yeah, this is a great stocking gift. Great stocking gift. These are good for, and here's why we're sharing this now. Everything's on sale, everybody. Everything's on sale. I already got my Christmas PJs for my family. I already got them. Did I tell you what I got them for? Hannah Anderson is having their huge sale, which is where I get Christmas pajamas for us. Pajamas. I don't know, whatever we say. And normally they are like $100, like a pajama set. I'm not kidding. But they're high quality and they're incredible, whatever. Right now, they're on sale, like each piece, $18 a piece. Like the pants are 18, the shirt is 18. That's insane. For Hannah Anderson, usually that's like, I don't know, like it's like 100. It's just like insane. It's 70% off right now for anybody that wants to get Hannah Anderson. Now, this is interesting. Also, I got luggage tags, which is really cute. Y'all know that I've been traveling a lot. So I think that that's a really thoughtful gift. Travel stuff is always really good for people because especially we all want to leave. But look at how nice this is. It's bright. on the inside. This is Bando. I love this company, by the way. Bando is one of my favorite, like accessory companies that I've come to love. BAN period DO. Shop Bando. At Shop Bando. I just like it. I think it's considerate. Look how bright that is. Love that. That's a good stocking gift. This one, again, we're not going to get controversial, but for those of us that travel a lot and who do need the vaccine for medical reasons, this is a vaccine certificate holder. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but those of you who do have vaccine cards, they're huge, the cards. They don't fit in a wallet. This is a vaccine certificate holder. How thoughtful is that? I could have really used this on my New York trip, because in New York, and here's what's really great. You can put your license on the other side, because you constantly have to show your vaccine card and then your license, like prove who you are. So what I did is I do have like a what is this? Like a plastic whatever, and I have the vaccine card on one side and my license on the other. And I tell you what, I freaked out constantly that I lost this. I'm going to need this a lot. Mindy said you'll need that for Ireland. I'm going back to New York in a month, which I'll need it in New York. I'm going to Aruba. I'm going to France. I'm going to Barcelona. And then I'm going to Ireland. Because they're all separate trips. So, well, except Barcelona and France are together. So I'm going to need this a lot. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be fantastic. I'm excited about that. So just, think about that. Oh, I wanted to show this. Jelly Belly holiday favorites, you guys. Listen to the flavors. I don't know if y'all are into Jelly Belly or not, but here are the flavors. Pumpkin pie. These are jelly beans. Jelly Belly holiday flavors. Ready? Pumpkin pie, eggnog, cranberry sauce, hot chocolate, and candy cane. Should I try these? What do we think? Okay. Pumpkin pie. Have y'all had these? Have you had these holiday flavors? Kobe says yes. You have? What is your favorite Jelly Belly flavor, everybody? I would love to know your favorite Jelly Belly or jelly bean flavor. What is everybody's favorite jelly bean flavor? Eggnog. Pumpkin pie was fine. I mean, that tastes like eggnog. I don't even know if I like eggnog. That's not bad. Cranberry sauce. This one I'm a little nervous about. Oh, God. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. No one wants that. No one wants that. That we say no to that. Nope. Hot chocolate. It kind of tastes like bad chocolate. No one likes that. And then candy cane. It's okay. There you go. All right, let's see. You guys. That's not exciting. This is really cute. These are portable shoes, like, hello, correct. Good morning. These are portable slippers for travel. So if you're going on a long trip, if you're going to be in the car, if you're going to be on an airplane, these are called Snoozies, cozy foot covers with non-skid soles. How nice are these? And they're easy to put in a backpack. They're easy to put in your carry-on. They're stretchy and they're really soft on the inside. Can you see this? Oh my gosh, so soft. And these are really cute. They have martini glasses and, cocktails, wine, just kind of fun, cute. But it's nice that they have the non-skid situation on the back and they're really soft on the inside. But then you just, look at this. You just fold them, roll, You have like little, and it has a little pouch, a little bag. And you can just put that, oh, okay, I'm on a long flight or I'm on a short flight or I'm, doing a road trip or whatever. And you've got portable slippers. Isn't that nice? Snoozies. So cute. Good morning, William. So I think that's a really great product as well. And then I think I had one more thing I wanted to show you guys. This is really nice too. There's a lot of travel kits that have come out since the pandemic. And this one is a really great one. Okay. And it's called I Fly. It's a whole company. It's a lowercase I fly smart, fly happy and healthy. This travel kit has antiseptic hand wipes, 8 of them, 5 facial wipes, hydrating facial wipes, because that's something that when you're traveling on a plane, people will get like dehydrated, like their skin. Good morning, D. A face mask. So if you want to snooze, lip moisturizer, a sleep mask and a face mask. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. So you've got a sleep mask and you've got a face mask, a pair of earplugs and a headrest cover. Oh, I see. A face mask. Like, I'm an idiot. Like a pandemic face mask. That is crazy. So there you go. It's to promote comfort and relaxation. It reduces noise, 32 decibels. That's crazy. Yeah, lip moisturizer, facial wipes, hydrating facial wipes, sleep mask, headrest cover, face mask, not for medical use. I mean, obviously you can't do surgery in this thing, but I think this is really nice and considerate. So that's a nice little thing that you can throw into somebody's stocking as well. Or if you are going into travel, I know that Kobe said that he wants to start traveling. So there you go. I fly smart. All right. Well, there you go. That's what was in Liv's stocking to share about the holiday. What did you guys think? Wasn't that great? So many. It's like crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cute. Okay, guys, let's move on. I think that this is a really cool story to share. And Nathan is a genius. Well, some of this was not from Nathan. I got to be honest. Some of this was from my mother-in-law. So Nathan did get me the truffles. So there you go. I want to talk about the new Disney CEO, who was the old Disney CEO, and a really great, really inspiring, fantastic article that came out, especially as I kind of want to get us all pumped and ready for the new year and what we're going into. Bravo, Mrs. H. I know, right? That's why I wanted to share it. Now, I did get the beanie thing for everybody, so that was my one thing. This is kind of a hot take. Like the CEO, Bob Iger, just explained the reason why he resigned. And I wanted to kind of talk about that because also mental health in sports is also something that we could talk about as well. I know Anna wanted to go on to whatever. Can you bring that up, Anna? The Disney. Anyway, so the CEO for Disney, he was revolutionary in and I don't know if people really understand what Bob Iger did as the CEO for Disney. We all knew about Michael, what's his face? Oh, what was his name? He was the guy that ran Disney when all of us were like kids. And Michael Eisner, he was really famous for a long time. And with Michael Eisner, he was a pretty combative person, which a lot of people didn't know because he would come on television and he would do The Wonderful Night of Disney and things like that. And so people would watch and really get to know him. I think that Michael Eisner was this great guy, but behind the scenes, he was actually really not so nice. And he was very difficult for companies to work with. He was very much my way or the highway. And he wasn't very into making it work. Okay. That was not his thing. So it's a hot take right now about the CEO, Bob Iger, coming back because what he did with Disney, and maybe you'll remember this. You remember when Pixar and Disney broke up and there wasn't a relationship between Pixar and Disney? That was because of Michael Eisner. The only reason Pixar is part of Disney today is because of Bob Iger. That's the truth. And everybody will tell you that. Like he came in as the CEO and fixed a lot of things that Eisner kind of destroyed relationship wise. He destroyed a lot of things, a lot of relationships. And they say that the reason why Marvel is such a huge part of the Disney what is it called? Like franchise and Star Wars is because of Bob Iger. And I thought this would be interesting to read and to talk about because he is just now coming back as the CEO. Okay, so the title of this is, sorry, can you go back, Anna? Sorry, friend. Disney's former CEO, Bob Iger, just explained the reason he resigned. It's the best example of emotional intelligence I've seen yet. He says, I started listening less, Iger said, of his leadership style. It was a sign it was time to leave. So he did leave Disney. And the rumor is that he's coming back. Anna, I don't know if you can, that's him right there for those of you who are watching. But we'll have to see. I heard he was coming back, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Okay. Now I feel insecure. Last February, Bob Iger announced that he was stepping down as CEO of Disney, a role he held for 15 years. He officially handed the reins to Bob Chapek at the time, but took an active leadership role as the coronavirus pandemic wrought havoc on many of Disney's core businesses. The plan was that Iger would remain executive chairman until the end of 2021, which means his departure is coming very soon. There's some that think there's a chance he might be brought back as the CEO of next year. Okay, I was wondering, I was like, did I make that up? But in an interview with CNBC, that was published Tuesday, Iger says he's done. Oh, that stinks. I explained why he decided it was finally time to step down. His reason is a rare example of emotional intelligence from a CEO atop a global business empire. It's also a powerful lesson for every leader. Quote, I became a little more dismissive of other people's opinions than I should have been, said Iger. Quote, that was an early sign that it was time. It wasn't the reason. Oh, sorry, Anna, I can't read it. If you can pull it up. I wish there was a way I could do this because I know that that's so hard. Thank you. It wasn't the reason I left, but it was a contributing factor. I think it's worth mentioning that Iger is probably not the first CEO to become dismissive of other people's opinions. He is, however, unique in his willingness to admit it. Quote, over time, I started listening less and maybe with a little less tolerance of other people's opinions, he said, because of getting a little more overconfident in my own opinions, which is sometimes what happens when you get really built up. That cynical view would argue Iger had so much success that it was all downhill from there. Leaving accordingly to that argument was opportunistic, not altruistic. So that's really interesting. And you'll see that happens with a lot of people in powerful positions or who are super, super successful. They do become opportunistic and they definitely lose altruism. It's something that they just they don't need anybody and they get a little cocky and a little arrogant and it is what it is. Let me see. So, all right, to be fair, Iger is easily one of the greatest success stories in business. In a span of 15 years, he acquired Pixar, Lucasfilms, and Marvel, which means Disney controls arguably 3 of the most valuable film properties in the world. Half of the top 10 highest grossing films of all time are Disney productions. 9 of the top 10 best opening weekend box office totals belong to Disney. If you include Sony's Spider-Man No Way Home, which was produced by Marvel, Disney Plus is easily the most successful new streaming service launched in the past decade, relying its valuable library of family-friendly content. So what he has done for this company is extraordinary. When Iger took over, Disney's market cap was roughly $50 billion. Today, it's $270 billion. The company's revenue has also doubled during that time. The thing is, Fortnite, hello. Good morning. Iger admits all the success has a cost. And this is the part that I wanted to read. For a leader, the cost is that you start to think that it's all because of you. Iger refers to it as being built up. When that happens, you think you're invincible and your ideas are the only ones that count. That's not only arrogant, it's dangerous. It's dangerous for you and for your business. Being the CEO of a company like Disney is the pinnacle of a career. With it comes wealth, prestige, power. There have only been 7 CEOs of the Walt Disney Corporation, and it isn't the sort of role that most people are going to walk away from unless they're pushed out. Landon, good morning. Hello. That's where the part of emotional intelligence comes in, your EQ. And if you could, sorry, bring it up. EQ is the ability to identify your own emotional response to a situation, change the way you think about it, and behave differently. It requires self awareness and a degree of humility, two things that aren't common for people at the top. Iger's response is worth mentioning because let's face it, it's pretty common for a leader at the top to not only recognize that they have started dismissing the input and value of others, but also to admit it publicly. More than that, Iger understood the damage that sort of response to the input and feedback of others can cause his leadership in the business he was entrusted to run, and recognized that it was time to make a change. The hardest thing for a leader to admit is that they might be the, I don't know, thing that is preventing the organization that is responsible from growing or innovating or rising to whatever challenge it faces. It means admitting that there's something that needs to change. And sometimes that thing is you. You guys, this article is in Inc. magazine. You can go to inc.com and read it. It's fantastic. But I think it's worth talking about. I think it's worth going into. Emotional intelligence isn't something that is discussed in schools. It's not something that's discussed in higher education. It's not something that's discussed in the corporate world. You know what I mean? Like, people don't do EQ tests a lot or talk about what that even means. But how absolutely fantastic as we go into the next year. I think it's great for everyone to take an inventory of where they're at and say, what am I doing? Am I even tuned in enough to be self-aware of where I am in my career? But if you don't have a career outside the home, where you are as a parent, maybe you're a college student, maybe you're a high school student, it doesn't matter. Like, whoever you are in your life, to take inventory and say, I need to take a pause. Am I still open to other people? Am I being too arrogant? Am I self-aware? Am I constantly growing? Am I organic? Am I stagnant? Am I hurting organizations that I'm in? In college, I was in a lot of organizations, and there were and I want to talk about this. And I want to hear your thoughts. I see that Mindy's writing some thoughts. Hi, Royce. Good morning. Hello. Oh, Royce. Did I say Royce? Okay. I'm in a women's organization I've talked about on this show before, and there's 550 women in this organization. Okay, it's huge, and it's a philanthropy. Okay, so we do a lot of good work, and we have something in this organization called sunsetting, and it's when you know it's time to walk away, and not just as a person, but also certain programs. And that's hard because you get really into programs, like you really get invested. You're like, oh, this is my baby, or this is whatever, and I think it's hard as leaders, especially those who have been with certain pieces, to walk away and say, this isn't working anymore, or this isn't helping the community anymore, or this isn't helping me, or I'm not helping anybody anymore. Mindy says, I wonder how he tuned into that sort of self-awareness. Like, for most of us, we would be blind to that kind of reflection. I mean, you're probably true. I would love to hear more about that, Mindy, because you're a professional. Anna has a good point that Kobe is agreeing. Yeah, I mean, self-awareness is a hard skill and not something that a lot of people have. But Pope Benedict the 16th walked away. He's still alive. He's still a pope, emeritus. Like, he's still living, but he's not the pope. And he walked away from that position. And a lot of people questioned it. And you have to sit here and think, like, what was that about? But also, wow, I mean, could you imagine being the Pope? Like, whether you're religious or not, it doesn't matter. That's a huge role. So to be like, I'm done, I'm gonna walk away. And it wasn't for selfish reasons. It was because I don't think I can do what I was asked to do. That's incredible. Nathan says EQ, emotional intelligence, is the next frontier to bring people to healing, both in individual and generational socioeconomic traumas. I think you're right. I talk about trauma a lot, and I think that we have got to invest in EQ, in emotional intelligence. I think those of us who are constantly working on self-awareness and on these pieces, I don't know. I mean, Mindy is a professional. In my opinion, when you start that work, it's like the Matrix. It just opens up a vault in a whole world that you didn't even know existed. And then I think it gets easier and easier to be self-aware, to have these conversations with yourself and then publicly and things like that, like he's doing. It would be very interesting to know how he came to these conclusions. Nathan says leaders often struggle with not surrounding themselves with yes people. And I think that's a very good key. Someone asked me a question on the internet. I had told people on Instagram, I said, ask me any question. And somebody asked, when you're discerning a new career or you're discerning something really hard, what is your biggest tips for that? And I wrote that the biggest tip I have is to surround yourself with really good people, because here's the thing. If you're surrounded by people who are yes people, who aren't helping you grow, who aren't helping you change or to evolve, but not only that, if you're surrounded by people who have their own agenda, people are very manipulative. And even if they seem like, oh, we're really helping you and this is all about you, they could just be manipulating you to do what it is that they want. And so I think the people around you is a really big key to all of this. That's my opinion. Mindy says, when we begin to change, every system we are touching is also shifting. And it's true. It's hard not to change in one area of life. You know what it's like, Mindy, and everybody listening? When you clean your house and you're like, oh, I'm just going to clean the countertop. And then you clean the countertop and you're like, oh, now I want to clean the sink. And then you clean the sink. And then you're like, maybe I should clean the refrigerator. And then you clean that. And then you're doing the baseboards. It's like if you give a mouse a cookie. It's one of those things. When you work on some part of your life, it's really difficult for the other parts to not just kind of like, you also want attention. I guess they kind of become highlighted or bolded as to like, oh, I need to also focus here. Nathan says, so they often struggle with confirmation bias, meaning they seek out those things that will confirm what they want to hear. That's true. Confirmation bias. Also, I think people need validation. I think we have a validation issue in this country. Mindy says marriage, family, friendship, business, community, church, and on and on and on. No, it's true. Mom calls it gazinta. Gazinta? Is that what that means? Like it just kind of like steamrolls. It just kind of dominoes into effect. And that makes sense. One thing goes into the next thing. Oh, that's so true. It's almost like nesting dolls. It's like those Russian, I think in pictures. My best friend, Katie, said that to me once. She goes, do you think in pictures? And I was like, yes. And I didn't know that I did, but I do. But I visualize all the time, and I'm visualizing those Russian nesting dolls. You know what I mean? They're just in each other. They're just part of the whole thing together. And that's how it works. So whatever work he was doing, or somebody could have brought it to his attention. And it stinks because it sounds like he really understands leadership at this point, and we're going to lose a really great leader. But I thought that was interesting enough to talk about and kind of focus a little bit on mental health and emotional, intelligence. It's a good conversation. I guess I didn't talk about this kind of stuff all day long, but let's do something else instead, because that seems better. Why don't we go to the Harry Potter thing, Anna? There's a hot take. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Like, this is crazy. So this is another hot thing that's going on. Amy, good morning. Hi, friend. Do we need reunion specials? Now, you might have remembered in 2021, it gave us finally the Friends reunion. Finally, we've been promised this for years. This is a hard photograph to look at. Those of you that can see, oh my gosh, you are kidding me right now. Oh, this makes me want to vomit. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. You guys, it has been 20 years since Harry Potter came on the scene. Does anybody else want to go into sweatpants and eat fried food and chocolate and pet their face? That sounds horrific. 20 years? I can't handle that. Mindy says it makes me want to cry. That means I'm 78 years old, probably. I don't even know how old I am. But for those of you that can see, this picture of all the stars now from Harry Potter is just revolting. They're so old. Good morning, Jennifer Murdy. Hi. Good morning. Oh, Mindy says she just wants to hug them. So here's the thing. They're going to have a reunion special. Did you hear about this? 20 years of Harry Potter movies is being celebrated with a New Year's Day special. Maybe that will kick off 2022 in a good, swift kick in the pants. Kobe, you're 33. I would not have guessed that, actually. I would have thought you were in your 20s. How old do you think I am, Kobe? Be nice. Can I read it? Can I read it? I want to read what this says. Okay, ready to hop aboard Hogwarts Express to the year 2001? Is that the year this came out? Harry Potter. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a step-by-step to watch the free Return to Hogwarts live stream wherever you are. You guys, it's going to be a live stream. Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, Emma Watson, they're set for an emotional return to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. The cast of Hogwarts have reunited to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the franchise's first film through interviews with cast members and memories of their time on set. The unscripted reunion will feature Tom Felton, Draco Malfoy, Imelda Staunton, Dolores Umbridge, Matthew Lewis, Neville Longbottom, which remember when he became a meme? Woo! Gary Oldman, Sirius Black, and Robbie Coltrane. And I need you to lift it up, friend. Hagrid, among others. Okay, let me, Anna, put it down just a teensy. I want to read where it's going to be streaming. Kobe guessed I'm 40. Oh, Kobe, we were going to be such good friends. I'm just kidding. All right, so this is for January 1st, 2022. So that's this Saturday. In Australia, the free stream is Binge, which is a 14-day free trial. The US stream is HBO Max, and the UK stream is Sky Max or Now. Okay, you can lift it up again, Anna. One of my favorite fates that could ever be imagined for Harry Potter films, but that have been told for several years, by several friends, is that they are fantastic when people are hungover and feeling really crappy about themselves, said Radcliffe 32. That is so lovely to me. He's only 32. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he was little. That is the real world effect that the film could have on someone's life. I think that is really great. That's a weird thing. Hungover or not, fans in Australia can watch Harry Potter on Binge. Elsewhere, you need to sign up for HBO Max and Sky TV. Okay, so there you go. Here's my question to everyone. Are you going to watch the Harry Potter reunion? Are you going to watch the special? Nathan says he's frustrated that J.K. Rowling was excluded, but I think there was more of where are they now instead of a reunion. Well, and in all fairness, well, no, I guess you're right. I mean, I would also make the argument, like, are they going to have the costume people? Are they going to have music directors? Are they going to have the directors? There were like 700 directors for these films, remember? Kobe's maybe going to watch it. I'm totally going to watch this. This is going to be fantastic. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so great. I'm really excited, actually. I didn't know this was happening. I mean, to get friends, Anna is so excited. Let's see. Let me read what she's saying. 20 years since the first book. Nope, I just read that wrong. 20 years since the first film, you guys. First Harry Potter film, not the book. And maybe that's what they're focusing on more, Nathan. I mean, I know it's J.K. Rowling's, it's her property and she wrote it and she was a part of the films, but this is more focusing on the films. And let's be honest, people grew up and thought these kids were their besties. It's also the 20-year anniversary of Lord of the Rings, of that movie franchise. Are they doing a reunion, Lord of the Rings? That's a lot of crushed velvet. That's funny. Anna's so excited. They have really cool special extended edition of the Sorcerer's Stone. Really? On HBO Max, and J.K. Rowling only came to one day of filming, Chris Columbus said. Well, there you go. I don't think she was a huge... Jennifer Murty is about to sign up for HBO to watch it, right? Did you know this was happening, Jen? Like, I just called you Jen. Hope that's okay. Did you know to watch this? Like, did you know this was even happening? I had to say I did not. The Friends reunion was even, I think, a little under the radar for all the, all the stuff that they were saying forever about it. Oh, here we go. Tuesday is a big day for the wizarding world as it marks 20 years since the debut film of Harry Potter. So this was back in November. That's when it was released in theaters. On November 16th, 2001, J.K. Rowling's best-selling novel Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was brought to life by young stars Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, and still managed a devoted following for 20 years. To celebrate, we're looking at the movie stars then and now. And here's what's interesting about that. I did not realize that came after 9/11. That's an interesting concept to think about. Wow. Like that was right on the cut, like right on the heels of 9/11. God, that's interesting. So I wonder if that had anything to do with how we all embraced Harry Potter. First of all, it's wonderfully written. Um, Mindy says that she read the books aloud as newlyweds when they were released, loved the films, and she absolutely kind of needs to watch. Yes, you do. Yes, Nathan says this is film for sure versus book. Mindy says, arguably, yes, this is absolutely one of the best film adaptations of all time. So well done. And I think most people would say that with the franchise. I have rarely heard actually ever about the Harry Potter franchise, the book franchise, not translating well onto the movie screen. I heard a lot about it with Lord of the Rings. People were very not okay with what Peter Jackson did at times. Same with, The Hobbit. People get very kind of a thing about how things translate. But what I have heard is that Harry Potter, that's not what you hear. People love and adore the books, and their love and adoration for the films are just as strong. And that's really powerful because you did have a lot of different directors for this franchise. Now they kept the stars consistent, which that's got to be something, right? Like that's definitely a key. But even the music changed. I mean, you started out with Andrew Lloyd Webber, who is phenomenal, and then you ended with my favorite soundtrack composer, which what kind of a big nerd am I that I have a favorite film composer, but soundtrack film is my favorite. We've got Alexander or Alexandra. How do you say his name? I don't know how to say his name. Desplat. Yeah, and his work in the last few films for Harry Potter is mind-blowing. So I think it's worth tuning in. Those of us have all, loved it. Anna says the third Hobbit movie was based on like 30 pages. The Hobbit is a short book meant for kids. And it's true. And a lot of people were really frustrated with Peter Jackson. I don't know. Recently I've heard some mixed things about Lord of the Rings and people actually liking Peter Jackson's work more. But at the time when they came out, same thing with like Christian Haydenson. When the Star Wars films came out, people were really not okay with his acting and with the portrayal of how the Star Wars franchise changed. And same with Peter Jackson. And now a lot of that seems to be at rest. So there you go. Nathan said it really got hard because size of books after 3 made it hard to fully include. Anyway, so there you go, everybody. That is a hot take happening. John Williams, not Andrew Lloyd Webber. Oh, Nathan, you're right. I did say Andrew Lloyd Webber, you guys. I'm so sorry. That's so funny. I totally have Broadway on the brain. It was John Williams. John Williams did the first films, but he gave us the epic sound for Harry Potter. The dun, 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 dun. He wrote all of that, and he brought in that incredible piano that has a different name. He brought that back. So John Williams is a total key player into the Harry Potter franchise, 100%. All right. So moving on, let's play a game. Hot Take Tuesday conversation. You guys, one of the things that always happens at the beginning of a new year is what are the new trends for interior work? You've got the whole like color situation, the Pantone Color of 2022. Has that already been released? I think that's been released. Yeah, which is kind of crazy. Every year they pick a Pantone like color and they're like, this is the color of the year. I don't know who decides that. I don't know, like, do we vote? But we all kind of agree. And like, you'll see it start like all of a sudden you'll start seeing the color everywhere. And you're like, if you're not aware that there is a Pantone color, you'll start seeing this color everywhere and you don't know how it happened. Good morning, Jaden. Hi. But you'll also start seeing interior design trends. You'll start seeing things that will happen in restaurants, in homes, in, architecture, things that like everywhere that you go and you're like, God, that's really weird. I've now seen this one product 1,000 times. So here's the new Pantone color. Kobe is asking Jaden how you are. Are you asking Jaden? Or are you asking Amy? You asking me? Hi. It's called Very Perry. So here's the Pantone color, you guys. And I want to know what you think. Yay or nay? Let me know. Yay or nay for this Pantone color of 2022. A new Pantone color whose courageous presence encourages personal inventiveness and creativity. It's purple. I guess it's a form of periwinkle. How are you? I'm good. I'm good, Kobe. How are you? How are you feeling, friend? I mean, I have COVID. I'll be in bed for the rest of the day, but I'm excited to be with you guys right now. I got to be honest. There's a whole color psych thing to do with it. Well, here's the thing. I can get behind that. I can get behind trying to put everybody in a good space. Obviously, mental health is important to me, and being intentional with your life is important to me. Live every day. That's why we named the show, not just because I'm here every day, but like really trying to encourage people to get in there. Like, don't just let your life pass you by. Be intentional about your life. Don't just go with the flow. You're not a piece of seaweed in the ocean, just, going from wave to wave. You absolutely can engage and be a part of things. And that's what I really want to get out there. And so if this Pantone color gets everybody psychologically in a good space, I say yes. I say that's fantastic. What are some other trends that are happening, Anna, in the interior world design that we need to discuss and say yay or nay? Mindy says, Perry, very nice, better than some Pantone colors of the year. Yeah, what's interesting about this color is it's a lot more bright. It's a lot more bright than other colors. It's a lot more inviting. It's a lot more creative than other colors. Kobe wants to know how old I am. Sienna, good morning. Good morning, Sienna. I'll tell you this, Kobe. I was born in 77. You can figure out my age from that. All right, 5 interior design trends that will start to disappear by 2022 and 6 that you will see everywhere. So I'm going to need you to help me out. This is a game. I want you to put yay or nay, Y or N for these trends. All right, here is the first one. All right, keep going, Anna. Let's get to the first picture. Do I have to read those? We'll do this one. Open floor plans have proved less functional than dividing spaces. So apparently this is going away, you guys, that big open floor plan compared to divided spaces. Having a big space for your kitchen and living room isn't as comfortable anymore as it used to be. In interior design world, I mean, I'm just now finishing plans. We're building a guest house on our property, and we're doing an open space. We're doing the living room, kitchen open space. And I got to be honest, I'm pro. I say yay. What they're saying is that people have learned the hard way during the pandemic that perhaps your kitchen, home office, dining room, great room, and living room should all not be in the same places. Ultimately, lack of privacy leads to lack of functionality. That's true, but I don't have a problem. I mean, I like what we're drawing up right now in our new house. Anyway, I don't know what everybody else thinks, you guys. Yay or nay? We're playing a game. These are the trends of 2022 interior design. Open spaces in a home. Are we for it? Here's what's interesting and where you see these trends. I taught school, like that's what my degree is in, and they started making schools that way. They had these open concepts where no longer was your classroom set aside and you had a door. You were all in this one big open area and you would have these different classes going on. And I got to say, in a school setting, not my favorite. I did not think that was an okay trend. But in the home, I like it. Now, what's interesting about the home that I have a mid-century modern, and it's a really unique house. What's interesting is that the kitchen is closed off, and I thought that was gonna be a big problem for me, but I kind of love it. Mindy says she's for it. Okay, let's see. Fast furniture will be less of a fad. Does this mean like IKEA? Is that what that means? Like that kind of fast furniture? People are now buying furniture that lasts. And I kind of like that. Okay, Kobe's a fan. Are you a fan? Yes or no? What do you think? IKEA out? Is that kind of, cheap, easy furniture? Is that out and we want to get more sturdy, permanent pieces of furniture? I can appreciate that. I think that's actually smart. I think it makes sense when you're in college, you're in high school, newlyweds, sure, but it's not going to last in your home. And then, sure, you didn't invest in the money now or the time, but I think it's actually smarter to invest in longer pieces and build. Like take your time. We're in such a rush in America. We're like, I want it now, I want it fast. Whereas I think we lose out on quality. Mindy is all for this. So is Jennifer. They're like, great. Everybody's in for that one. Open shelving will likely be replaced. And I can understand this. You kind of saw this come to trend, I would say, even as far along as Friends. They always had their open shelves, which that could just be probably that's more of an aesthetic when you're watching a television show. But if you can see the picture, people have just a floating piece of wood, and that's what you put your dishes on, and that's what you put your, spices on, and things of that nature. Does it look more cluttery than if you have closed cabinets? What is the other option, Anna? Can you scroll down to see what the other option is? I don't know if they have a picture. Maybe they don't. Anyway, okay, it's become painfully obvious that open shelving doesn't work and just ends up looking cluttered and messy while also lacking the storage capacity of cabinets. I think I'm with Mindy on her thing. I think open shelving is okay. I need somewhere to put Tupperware though. Right. You want to hide some things. I could see this being really great for like a bar. Like I think that's cool. Like I think there's some pieces that look really nice openly displayed. Martini glasses, even if you don't drink, like it's just they look classy. Decaters, like that kind of looks nice. You know what I mean? Exposed kitchen hoods are decreasing in popularity. Interesting. Huh. I don't have a kitchen hood in my new house, which I wondered. The guys that redid this house, they're professional interior designers. So that's interesting. What are they putting instead? And I don't think our new house has a hood either. And I need a traditional, oh, thank you. Kitchen hoods will now be low profile and flush with the rest of the kitchen cabinetry. So here's what's interesting about ours. And one day we have to do a tour of my kitchen. It's so rad. Again, I didn't do it, but there's a button. You press it and an electrical hood like comes up and does the fan. And then you press it and it goes back down it's a really cool kitchen. It's like The Incredibles. Gray is nearing the end of its decade of popularity. Praise God. We have got to get into a little bit more, color, you guys. And I think this definitely comes into play with all of us being in our homes so much during the pandemic. Everybody's looking around going, wow, those shelves really look kind of cluttery. Wow, that gray is really, really gray. Like, I'm sure that's what's happened. Color schemes come and go, but typically have a popularity lifeline for about a decade. Gray is coming to the end of its decade. People are growing tired of neutral colors like white, beige, and gray. And you know why you're seeing this? You're seeing everybody go into these crazy, really out there, but fantastic, interesting, and conversation pieces of wallpaper. Oh, look at that. See, on the other hand, florals are having a major moment. They are, and not just florals, but patterns, and it's getting really fun. It's like, get out there and have a good time. I kind of love that. Kind of love that. Yes, no, where are we at on these, you guys? Do we agree? Do we not agree? How are we feeling about leaving gray behind and embracing big, bold patterns? The reason we believe is that people are seeking out joy and nothing delivers so readily as flowers, color, and pattern. I mean, Anna, why am I not writing for these people? Look at this. I didn't even know any of that. Black accents will likely soar in popularity. Now, this, I'm going to guess why I think this. Probably to that's cool. Again, my house is super cool and ready for all this, but that's because, like I said, I had professional designers redo it, which I didn't know that. The color to watch in 2022 for all home accents is black. Why? Why are they saying that? We'll see black window frames. Oh, I do love that. Trim, doors, cabinet, hardware, faucets, door frames. I'm so into that. That's what's so funny. One of my favorite things that I have on my Pinterest board right now is a black window frame situation. Black is sleek and modern, and I think it lets everything else take center stage, especially if we're going into these, bold wallpapers and this bold Pantone color, Jennifer says, yes, I love wallpaper. I've been looking for one that my grandmother had for over a year. See, it's a thing. Well, you guys, and round shapes are becoming a hot choice. That's a new hot take. It's been Hot Take Tuesday. I want to thank everybody for being here with me this morning. Can you believe it? We're already done. I get to be with everybody 2 hours every day this week. So 8 to 10 Eastern every day. You can go to your devices, your Amazon devices, and say, open Backchannel, and the show will pop up. If you have an Echo Show, you can talk to your Echo Show. You can say, Echo, because that's your magic word, say, good morning, Liv. If you have, a Alexa device, if you have the app, if you have an Echo Dot, then you can go to backchannel.tv and type in the chat. If you're on YouTube or on Twitter, or if you're on another live platform, you can chat with me there. Please go and leave a review. Go to backchannel.tv and leave a review for the show. That would be fantastic because that's how I get to stick around. So you guys, Mindy, thank you. Prayers for continued rest and improving health. Yes, I'm going back to bed. I've got COVID, but hanging out with you guys makes me smile. Do not go anywhere. You have about an hour to chill, go get, more coffee, go get breakfast. On 12 o'clock Eastern, 12 to 2 is the Anthony Davis show here on Backchannel. And then after Anthony Davis is your pal Hal from 2 to 4 Eastern. You guys, until tomorrow, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern. Bye, everybody. Don't forget, live every day. Bye.